I'll show you how this works. You saw the big roll, and I just made sure the paper is burnished real well, especially around the edges. And you can do it with a brayer. I always just press it really well. I have to trim it real close because this glue doesn't know that it doesn't have anything to stick to. Okay, so all that's waste. Now I'm gonna pick up one side of this. I'm gonna pick up this scrapbook. And you should be able to see where you're separating the sticky from the backing. And like I said, I just want to make sure it's kind of lined up. Now this is sort of one and done, so you don't really get to pick it up and reposition it, which is why I chose to let it be just a little bit bigger than I needed so I could chop some of it off. And you know, I didn't get it precise, but I'm not entering this into any kind of contest or anything for anyone to be judging me on. This is just for my personal use. This will probably just be like my first 2021 journal. So that's one and done. Hit this with gesso. I'll probably add a pocket with some of the other theme that we've got going on. I'll be mixing some of these colors and patterns throughout. You can tell that I kind of stink at cutting a straight line. I mean, y'all, really, even with a trimmer, I stink at cutting a straight line. I try so hard, I really do. It just doesn't work out. So I learned a long time ago to give up on the dream of the straight line and learn to appreciate my crookedness. Now, I don't 100% appreciate it all the time, but I'm getting there. Okay, make sure this is burnished all the way around. This is what's gonna put the glue on my scrapbook paper and take it off of the backing. So I wanna be sure it's good and stuck down, and then separate it again. And you'll see this was the double-sided paper, so I just did one side on one and the other side on the other. And this one's going to be, I can already tell it's a little more trapezoidal, but it does, I mean, once you start sticking it down, you're done. So there's not a whole lot I can do about the fact that that's super crooked. I will just cut it off. I'm going to cut it off here, and I'll cut it off up here. And then the next page are the gesso pages, and I really can't wait to try them and see what they're like. So I decided if I'm going to gesso a page, I should really make sure there's a cardboard backing on the back. So this one's nice and cardstock, at least on the back of one. And then so every other page at least will be gessoed versus decorated, because I don't want to have them too flimsy. I want at least one cardstock between each, and then I'll gesso, cardstock, gesso. That's sort of what I'll do. Okay, bye, girl.